Hello, everyone. I would like to talk to you about one of the classes that I teach for Mid-Metro Academy that is an ACT review course. It's just a 10-week course, and we schedule it so that right at the time that it's ending, you're ready to sit for the December ACT test. So we try to get you all pumped up and ready to go and maximized, and then boom, you can take the test. My ACT class is different than other options that you might have. And the reason is because I first taught it to my 3 boys myself, and I really wanted them to do well on the ACT. So I developed what I think is an especially effective way of preparing for the ACT. Let me explain. What I did is I took a bunch of ACT tests from different sources. Some of them were online. Many of them were in various books that you buy at Barnes and Nobles or off Amazon or whatever. And I took all these tests and I made copies of them. And then I sorted all the questions. So one of the things that's frustrating about students when they are studying for the ACT is that the topics bounce all around. You know, like you might start with a question on averages, and then you might go to a question on parabolas, and then you might have to do something about geometry, and then you're coming back to do sequences, and it's just everywhere, and your brain has a hard time wrapping itself around so much different information from so many different angles all at once. So what I did is I took all these ACT tests and I chopped them all up, and I organized them so that all the questions about parabolas are grouped together, and all the questions about averaging are grouped together, and all the questions about factoring are grouped together. And then that's what I did. Then I organized each topic according to the frequency that it is tested on the ACT. So for instance, calculating the averages of numbers is almost always on an ACT test. So that is one of the things that we deal with first in the class, because you're for sure going to see a question about averaging numbers on the ACT. And we look then at 30 different questions about averages, and we kind of start to see what they're looking for, kind of how they make it more challenging, kind of the tricks that they use that you can be watching out for. The result is that when you come to an averaging question, you not only know that you can answer it, so you have that confidence factor, but you also know what to look for that might trick you up if you were not prepared for it. So after we do averages, which is, by the way, week 1, then we kind of move forward, and each week is focused on something that you are really definitely going to see on the ACT. We go from the stuff that is on every ACT exam down to the stuff that's on some ACT exams. Now, let me be perfectly clear. I'm not teaching math at this point. If you never learned how to calculate an average, well, averages are easy. If you never learned how to move a parabola around on a graph, you are not going to learn that in this class. This class is about how do you answer the question about parabolas, even if you don't know jack. So you have to take what knowledge you do know and apply it to the problems. This means that this class is not for someone who is not planning to take the ACT. So if you're a freshman, if you're an 8th grader, if you are a sophomore and you have no intention of taking the ACT until your junior year, please don't take the class. The class is designed to prepare you for test day. And it also assumes that you are coming with quite a bit of math knowledge already. This is not the class where you're going to kind of like get a head start on what congruent triangles are. you're not. However, if you've already learned congruent triangles, you are going to get really good at answering those questions confidently and correctly. So there are two things in this class that we work on. We work on one, being able to answer the questions correctly. And so that involves getting to understand the types of questions that they offer, getting to understand the tricks that they commonly throw at you, and just kind of dusting off all those neurons so that the algebraic and geometric concepts are fresh in your head. So that's the first thing, answer the questions correctly. And then we also spend a fair amount of time talking about time management. One of the hardest things about the math section on the ACT is there is a time pressure. There's a time pressure even if you've been doing this math for many, many, many years. It just moves quickly. And so I want to make sure that you understand some of the tips to save time when you can, so that you have a little extra time for those problems that you really think you could get if you just had a little more time to think about it. Because that's the way you succeed on the ACT, is one question at a time and maximizing what you can do. So anyway, I could go on and on about this because I actually like studying for the ACT exam. But I hope that this gives you an introduction, an idea of maybe what this class offers. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would be happy to answer your questions at any time. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.